Hello advisors, today we're going to take a look at how to put an override into the system in DegreeWorks. This is going to replace the section on the course advisement worksheet where you would have initialized for an override. There's a new way to put it into DegreeWorks, which actually has some great new functionality. So once you're on your student's account, you want to go to the Notes tab in DegreeWorks. So we're going to go ahead and click on the Notes tab. And here you can notice there's no notes for this current student. Now to add a note, you can either click Add Note over here, or you can click the little notepad and pencil icon here. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. And you'll see predefined notes. I'm going to enlarge this here so we can see a little bit better. But there are freeform or predefined notes that are available in here. And when you click in the drop down and scroll down to exceptions, you'll see maximum credits increased for the semester, maximum credits increased for the semester with a sufficient GPA, override prereq, and override co-req. So you have these different options for overrides. So we're going to do an example of a prereq override. So we're going to click on prereq override, and this is pre-form filled out so you know what information the records office needs in order to put this override in place. So as you can see, we need to have the subject, the course number, and for which term this matters. So in this case, I'm just going to put an override for Bio 213 and 213L. For the spring 2020 semester. I can click Save Note, and now this note will be on that student's account. So if I click on Notes, we can now see I put in an override here, my name and the date. Now any notes that are in here, other advisors can see. So what's nice is you can see who put in that override note and the name and the date. You can't go in and delete or edit notes though, so be careful before you click Submit that you spelled everything right, you put the right course in, term, and all of that. Now the cool new functionality with overrides this way is instead of having to rely on calling down to records or having the student bring their course advisement worksheet to records, is now in hourly batches run where records receives a report of any override that have been submitted to DegreeWorks, and they are automatically putting them in within the hour. Once input in Banner, records adds the words applied and the date so you can see when it was actually input for the student. Of course, if a student wants to get it put in right away and register, you can either still call the records office or you can have the student go down to records and the records office will be able to see this override note in the student's account. If you have any questions about the override process, please reach out to the records office. Thank you.